for you. There we go. Right, give me a sec. Oh dear. I don't think I'm going to have the top of my head in this, but just give me a minute. I just need to check. 1 second. I can't see anybody's chat or anything at the moment, so just give me a sec. Sorry if you are there and you can only see the top of my head. I can't do much about it at the moment. But it's not letting me on my own live, which is worrying. Oh, maybe it is. Yes, it is. Does that sound a bit dodgy? That sounds dodgy to me. Yes, it is. Let me know how the sound is. I told you I weren't going to be... sound a bit dodgy. That sounds dodgy to me. Let me know what the sound's like. Now I've moved it. Also, we're a bit lopsided. Let me know what the sound's like. Now I've moved it. What, is it better now I've shifted it, or is it still the same? Also, we're a bit lopsided. Yeah, I can still hear that crackling noise. Might have to go without a microphone. Just a minute. There we go. It might be a bit quiet. I'll just have to be a bit louder, that's all. Right, let me move this light. Right, there we go. I might move you a bit closer as well. God, not organised today. You can tell it's been a while since I've done a live. Let me work out how to do this. You know what? I'm going to get rid of the table. Jesus, it's the heaviest table in the world. Then I can get nice and close up to you. There we go. Right. Let me see how that looks and then we'll go from there. Bloody hell. Let's see. Whew. Shut up, Simon. I'm trying to get this sorted so it's nice. There's not two of us to help out with it. That's the problem. If I do that and move that back, that should be better. Right. Turn the sound off there now. Right, so how is everybody? We all okay? We all good? Is everybody happy? Had a good, what day is it? Thursday? Is your Thursday been all right? You know, I've been feeling a bit under the weather. I'm not really myself today. I felt dizzy, I felt shaky, I felt weird all day. So, I don't know if I've got a bit of something coming on, but we're all good. Right, let's get through some of the people that are in here. Hey, Lisa's in. I think Debs is in. Colin, hi Colin. Hi Ginger Snap. Who else? Get stabbed with the flu vaccine. I don't do all your jabs and your things like that. I don't do tablets most of the time. God, it is warm sat here though under these lights. Bloody hell. But yeah, I don't do tablets or jabs where possible. When I broke my pelvis, I think I had some paracetamol and that were about it. So, hi Jill, hi Roy, hi Simon. Yes, we know you're here. Hi Sarah. All those mold spores you breathe. No, I actually think it's more like mold spores that I breathe in this room. This room is the worst. There are the same pots on there since the last time me and Andy did a live in here, and they've just got all sorts of diseases in them. So 100% is to do with that. Bloody hell, are you going through the menopause? No, I'm not going through the bloody menopause. You should know about that. 20 years ago, you went through that. Bit of whiskey in your... And I'm all right. I don't feel poorly. I just feel a bit weird, if I'm being honest. That's probably because I laid in bed editing until 5 o'clock. I literally haven't got up. So when I got up, I went, ooh, I feel a bit odd. So that'll be why, 100%. I better get a mention. I was first down. I don't know who said that. I'll have to ignore that person. Hey up, Stuart, you're right. Let's have a look. Probably your mouldy undies from being in Ireland. Well, I don't wear underwear. You should know this. If you've been around the channel long enough, you should know. Let's have a look. Bloody menopause. Let's have a look. Who else? Gareth Mitchell. Hello, mate. Nice to see you. Hope Andy's okay. Yeah, so, bit of an update with Andy. The thing that they're trying to reduce has reduced by, I don't know if he said 3/4 of the size. So it's gone right down. He's not feeling too bad. He had his chemo session yesterday, which the chemo is worse than the radiotherapy. And he's actually not feeling that bad. He's got a bit of a sore throat. He don't feel terrible though. He feels all right. So that's good. Good to hear about him. And we're only in, what week are we in now? Must be what, week 3 of his 7-week treatment. So I think he's doing all right, to be fair. He's just smashing on and doing it as it needs to be done. So let's have a look. I will say, he knows, like I've said, the best way to send your love to Andy is to stick a like on the videos. 100% he notices it, because it's just like, it's gone from 1,000 to being like 2,000 on a Sunday. It's gone from 500 on a midweek video to 1,000. So he notices it. So the bigger the number, the more he's going to be like, wow, this is so good. Let's have a look. I very much enjoyed the bath video. Oh, all right, Tina. Good. I'm glad. For anyone, there's nothing dodgy about me sending bath videos. Don't worry. It was just where was I? In Ireland. I think I was in Ireland, and I was doing a video for someone, and I just hadn't had time to do it at all. So I ended up doing it in the bath. So just a bit of a weird one. It's like Nisha. Good to see Nisha in the chat. Mr. Who else? Cheryl M. Oh, I'm going to pin your comment so we can put that at the top. Right, so the thing that we've come to talk about, or I've come to talk about, because loads of people ask me loads of questions, and it's so hard to keep up, because have you seen that post? The post I put, it's gone crazy. The post that I put on, I just want to give you a bit of context. So, for example, a normal post on Facebook, I don't know if you can see this or not, gets like normally about 4,000 to 8,000 interactions over a week. So that one's on 4,700 people reach, not interactions. 4,700 people. That one's on 3,900. So the post that I put on about going and doing this trip in the car, if you don't know about it, I'll explain in a minute. It actually showing on there 500,000 people since Tuesday. It's actually at 1 million. This is backdated. So if I go on the other way of looking at it, it's actually just hit 1 million people. 1 million people have seen that post, and loads of people have commented on it, all saying, oh, shall we do this, or shall we do this, or shall we do this? So it is massive. It's gone massive, and I'm hoping I can use that momentum to get it really big, because last time when I did the £150 car trip, I was a bit disappointed, to be honest. Like, the trip was amazing and it was well worth doing, but the views the trip got was just so disappointing, like really disappointing. I think the full 8-hour thing, when we put all the episodes together, got 10,000 views, but all the individual episodes got like 4,000 and 5,000 views. Made no sense at all, but it's probably because I put it on the second channel. So this time, when I do this trip, because I am doing it now, that's it, I've decided it's happening. Next September, I'm aiming for. I'm going to buy a car for £150. I have already got a yes from the people that did the vinyl with everybody's names on the front and the stickers with the thing on the back. They've said yes. Also, I found out today, T2 Sugars, who did the spray painting, is doing it again. He's gonna do it again on the new car. And this time, instead of going down to hot Africa, I'm going across and up to the Arctic Circle. I cannot wait. It is going to be so good, with loads of stuff on the way to do, loads of things that I'm going to think about between now and then. But the journey starts here. The journey starts here to get a car, to raise some money. Somebody sent some, actually, I want to mention, somebody sent some money today randomly. I haven't even asked for any yet. And somebody just sent me 40 quid. So I just want to say thank you to whoever it was. Just a minute, I'll have a look. My brain has no memory. Julie Foster. So Julie Foster will be the first person's name that goes on the bonnet of the car. Now, I don't know if you remember the car from last time. A lot of people do. A lot of people didn't even watch it. So this is the car, or the front of the car from last time. And as you can see, on the front is loads of people's names. Now, you've got the opportunity to get your name on the car, and also it will help get the project going as well. So we'll use the money entirely for the project, the petrol, the car itself, everything will come out of your money, but it means you're involved in it. And I know people absolutely loved it last time. So I know Freddie does look so small on it. I've not been reading any of your comments either. 1 second. So there will, all I'm going to say is, obviously because of the print, there will be limited spaces on the bonnet. We will do the same as we did last time, which is put name on the journey itself. You both have the opportunity to have your name written on the inside of the car. So, and people saw their names as it was being filmed. You could see your name inside the car, and people loved that. But if you want it on the bonnet, then there's only limited places. Now, what I will say is, like last time, it will only be for donations through PayPal. So paypal.me/findersbeepers. Sorry that I'm not reading any of your things. I'm just trying to get all this out of the way. paypal.me/findersbeepers. And also, it needs to be over a £5. Please put the name in with it that you want on it. Otherwise, it'll just be the name of the person that pays me that will get put on it. There was so much confusion last time, and I don't want the same to happen again. I will be doing loads of lives between now and then. So you will have the opportunity to do it. However, when the spaces, I've got to speak to Adam, who's the guy in charge of the thing. He will know the amount we can fit on there. But once he's told me a number, it'll be up to that number and then no more. So I'm just pre-warning you. Right, 1 second. Let's read some of these now. I am so hot. I am boiling. My name is so going to be on that car, Cat Jones. And you can do it at any time. It doesn't need to be while the live's on. It can be at any time. So I've just seen Karen Fowles just sent a tenner through. Who else? Simon Bartley, also tenner's just come through. So straight away, people are getting involved, and their names are guaranteed to be on there because they'll be the first on my list. So like I said, once that list is full, there will be no more people going on there. However, it will still be a decent size amount of people. Like if you look on there last time, the lettering's quite big, so we managed to fit quite a few people on there, and we could have probably got even more on. And it could be a different sort of car with a bigger bonnet as well. So we've got to, all these things we've got to sort of weigh up and see what's going to be on there. But I do want to bang on about the money because it helps the project get going, but I don't want to bang on about the money all the time because I don't want to be a total beg. Like I want to look forward to what this is. So we will set off from England. So England will be our first country. Driving down to Dover, across on the ferry from Dover, just like we did last time. But instead of turning right this time to go down France, we'll turn left and go into Belgium. Belgium is the second country. Then from Belgium into Holland, then Holland into Germany, Germany onto Poland, Poland to Liechtenstein, Liechtenstein to Latvia, Latvia into Estonia, Estonia into Finland across on the ferry, then Finland into Sweden, and then finally Sweden into Norway. So there will be 12 countries involved. Obviously, England's one of them. I will always include that. And I will guarantee I will jump in the coldest water at some point, whether it be at the end of the race or when we go across on the ferry at some point. I will be going in. Debs has just got some money across on PayPal as well. Thank you so much, Debs. Let's have a look. Oh, and Kim Jeffries. I will go through them in a little bit and do them all because it's hard to keep up with it. So it will be slightly longer, this trip, I think, purely because of I don't know, because the distance is about the same. The distance is about the same, but the roads I don't think are as big in a lot of the places. I think there's less motorways and more little roads, so I think it's going to take longer in that sense. Plus, I don't want to absolutely hammer it. I don't want to kill myself because there's just going to be me driving, and that is a massive thing. So let's have a look. It says Andy's name on there. Yes, that's right. If you're sending money across, it says Andrew Thompson. It doesn't say my name, only because I'm lazy and I can't be bothered to redo it. And we've got the tag, the paypal.me/findersbeepers. Like, literally, I'd have to get rid of that and use something else. So that's why I've kept it. And you can't change the name over without a right performance. So is your pigeon going? Can do. It's just up there. I don't know if you can see it or not on there. Oh, you can. Yeah, if I remember, if you remind me, then that's not a problem. Let's have a look. Hi, Bob, the bottle man from Canada. Belarus. Oh, yeah. I think there was is Belarus next to Latvia? I think I looked at that and thought, yeah, I could pop into there. So we could make it 13 countries, but then it's just a bit like... but yeah, I will go through some of these names in a bit. What I will also do, nearer the time, not yet, I'll do an additional one for a t-shirt one that people always seem to like. I'll do one of those as well. But I've got to think of challenges and things to do as well. I don't just want it to be a bit of a behind the scenes video. I don't want it to be like, oh, look at this tower. Oh, I'm eating some food. Oh, I'm doing this now. I want it to be active, like it was in the video with me and Andy. I want to do stuff that's good and pushing the boundaries a little bit, doing things I'm not really supposed to, doing things that I'm going to remember, because I don't want it to just merge into the same sort of video as a behind the scenes video. I want it to be exciting and special and different and something I've never done before. So I'm open to ideas. Doesn't mean I'm going to listen to them. I might laugh at you and go, that's a fucking stupid idea. What are you saying? But I also might say that actually that's quite a good idea. So there's going to be lots and lots and lots of different things. Let's have a look. UK to US language time. You call what we call a hood a bonnet. Yes, we call it a bonnet because that's what it's called. A hood is on a jacket or a hoodie. It's not on a car. So that's your little English to American language thing. You've made shit words up. I'm sorry. I'm so bad with it recently. I keep watching things on Facebook and stuff, and I keep thinking, right, I'm going to make a video for the second channel about this. All the things that Americans say that are just wrong. And I'm only messing, but it just seems to be triggering me at the moment. We can set you little challenges. What I might do, I don't know if you remember, and this is a long time ago, so you've got to be on the channel for a long time. But a few years ago, me and a ginger lad called Aaron, Andy couldn't make it because his wife wasn't very well. We went down to London And I did a load of challenges over the day that I set you guys on Facebook and Instagram, asking you what I should do. And you decided my full day. I might have a day like that. That could be an idea to get you guys involved as well. A bonnet goes on your head. If nobody calls it a fecking bonnet, we're not in the 16th century. They're not going to go, oh, put your bonnet on. No. So let's have a look. And right, let's get this idea out of the way. So there's an idea that's been going round, and people keep mentioning it, of a support car. And the support car that keeps coming up is Lisa, who is one of our moderators, in her motorhome. I would rather die than have Lisa follow me around for a week. Absolutely no chance. Get that out your head. Not happening. So let's have a look. But Andy looks gorgeous in a bonnet. No, he doesn't look bloody gorgeous in a bonnet. I'm sending you a package. Are you now? I'm not exchanging it for my package, unfortunately. Let's have a look. Dark all the time in Finland. I think I've looked. I'm going in September. And it's really the last time in the year I can go before it starts getting stupid, where it's dark all the time, where it's cold, where it's snowy. September is really the cut-off point for that. So that's when I'm going. I don't want to get stuck in like 18 foot of snow in -40. That just doesn't need to happen at all. So I did get I did get a package delivered this afternoon, or 2 packages delivered this afternoon. So yes, I've got it, but I haven't got it. It's at the other office. I didn't get a chance to get up there, so I'll get it tomorrow. Let's have a look. What other messages we've got on here? Poor Lisa. No, it's not poor Lisa at all. It would be poor me if she came. She fucking pecks me every day on Snapchat as it is. Oh, are you doing this? What are you doing today? You all right? Is everything okay? Oh my God, it's like another mother. Let's have a look. Are you interested in the Northern Lights? I would love to see the Northern Lights. It is one thing that I've always said is the top of my bucket list. Now, I know that generally not long after I'm in Scotland, the Northern Lights start there. So I'm fucking keeping my fingers crossed so bad that it happens while I'm there. Now, I'm not getting my hopes up because it probably won't. And all these Northern Lights that have been going off in the UK recently, I've been like, I don't want to see him because I want to be somewhere like that to see him for the first time. I don't want to be here. What else? Dog sledding I would love to do. I would absolutely love to do. The dogs wouldn't like it. The dogs would be dead. They'd be like, fucking hell, I can't pull this bastard. So hopefully I will have lost a bit of weight by then there. So let's have a look. Pray to the sun for some solar storms. That'd be pretty cool as well, wouldn't it? So Northern Lights, my way for a week. What? So Northern Lights, my way for a week. So cool. Yeah, no, they have been about, but you can only see them on phones. I don't know if that's normal. Is that normal? Like, have we been fooled all these years that everybody can see the Northern Lights, but they can only see it when it's on a fucking camera? You can't see it with your eyes. Because I know that's how it's been here recently. People have been taking photographs and it's been like, wow, that's amazing. But with their own eyes, it just looks like a bloody sky. Let's have a look. Also, I might do a bit of an auction. I'm sure I've got plenty of things knocking around in this office that people will want to get their hands on. Like, there's all sorts of things in here that I probably could do with not having in this office anymore, but I know you guys would be like, oh wow, that's brilliant. It's Matt's sock that he's wiped his arse on. I want that. Can I have that? So I might do a bit of an auction at some point as well. Oh God, what's he saying? If he goes on this trip, crazy cow, he'll need something to keep his package. That is disgusting. Why are you talking about that? Just stop or I'll mute you forever. One sec. I got one of your t-shirts. You smell nice. Oh my lord, that is the creepiest thing anyone's ever said. You smell nice. You smell lovely. Let's have a look. What else? I've missed loads on here. I've missed loads and loads and loads. How are my knees? My knees are getting there. Like I got them back to not hurting at all, and then I went and played football for 2.5 hours with Freddie, and it just broke them again. So I'm cooking delicious vegetarian. Oh my god! Have you seen the message about Charles Hanson? Who's written the message about Charles Hanson? Oh, mate, I've spoken to Charles. How you fancy Hanson's buying you the car for a spot on the vinyl wrap? Absolutely, mate. Why did you not just message me that? Although saying that I always ignore your messages because I've got so many. Yeah, 100%. I am. Oh, that's reminded me as well. So if you want your business on there, email me at matt@findersbeepers.co.uk. But yeah, 100% we can get Hanson's logo on there. We'll get a big logo on there if we need to as well. If he wants to help out with the car, massive help that would be. Massive help. I never bloody answer. I do answer. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it is there with a blue dot next to it, but it's because if I don't know what to say at that point and I don't know how to deal with something, I don't really know what I'll read it and then I'll seem rude because I don't really know what to say in reply. I do that with a lot of people, so don't think that I'm ignoring you. I'm just ignoring you. But that's because in a nice way. I don't want to come across rude. What car am I looking for? Probably small, cheap, not going to use loads of fuel, basically. Something similar to what we had last time. That was a banging car. That Getz, what was it? Was it Hyundai Getz? Was brilliant. Apart from it, I think the gears were just on its way out as we were going. Like the top, it wouldn't go into the fastest gear. It just had sort of given up a bit. But other than that, it was bang on. Absolutely bang on. I am rude. I'm very rude. We'll defo need a heater. Yeah, that's a point because that other car didn't really have a good heater that worked. Oh no, it didn't. And then we fixed it, and then suddenly it were boiling in there. But we're in Morocco, so that's probably why. Let's have a look. Nothing wrong with being rude. What about a state car? No, because it's going to use loads of fuel. And I can, you know me, right? I go away in Fiat 500s and sleep like this. So I'm fine doing that. Like I could sleep for over a week in a car like that. However, what I'm thinking about doing, I don't know. It depends on the circumstances, and I can't really explain why. But there's a possibility that I might sleep in the car one night and then book a hotel the next. Sleep in the car, book a hotel. Do it like that. So I've got chance to charge stuff up. I've got chance to get clean. Chance to get clean. And I've got chance to do other things as well and have a bit of a relax and stuff. So I might do it 50-50 because last time we did the whole trip in hotels apart from one night where we did sleep in the car and we didn't mean to. So can't do camping. Absolutely not. It's far too cold for camping. Plus I am not pissing about putting a tent up, taking a tent down, messing about with things like that. No way. Plus Finland, Estonia, maybe Latvia, Sweden and Norway, I'm pretty sure have got bears and wolves. So if you think I'm getting outside in a tent, you are wrong. Absolutely wrong. Exactly, Sarah. Exactly. Batteries lose charge in the cold. Okay, then I'll leave the fucking engine on all night. I could push it. It's fine. I had a YouTuber tell me, "How dare you speak to me like that? I'm nothing. My concerns are nothing. Go away for the slightest criticism." I'd say horrible things to people, but you're just not going to take me seriously. Now, if you listen to the things I say to Lisa and Debs, actually I'm quite nice to Debs, but certain people, I'm horrible. I'm horrible to you all, but it's because I like you. And it's the same with Andy. I think you'll find that like the relationship me and Andy have, I feel like I have that with you a lot more now. I'm like nasty as anything to certain ones of you, and that's because I get on with you. I like you. But if I feel like you're quite a soft person, like quite, I don't know, might take it to heart or get upset, I'll be nice to you because I am a nice person. And that's why I'm nice to Debs, because I just feel like Debs might cry if I shower. So, um, let's have a look. I can lend you a pop-up tent and a portaloo. You'd never get it back for a start. And do you really want my arse on a portaloo? No. You need a camper van. No, I don't. Absolutely not. I don't want to take a massive big camper van. One, it'd take a bloody fortune in fuel. It'd also take forever to get anywhere. Like, you just want a little nippy car that you can just park up wherever. Like, you've got to remember, probably going to be going through places like Berlin, through, where else? Some big places, oh, maybe Warsaw in Poland. So some big places. I don't want to be driving a bloody camper van around there. I just want something I could just park up and leave it. Hot water bottle is a good idea, actually. Copious amounts of hot water bottles. But the thing is, like, I can fill the car with blankets and stuff. It's not like I'm going on a plane with them. I can leave them all in the car when I'm done. Loads of blankets and quilts and things like that, and just literally turn the car into a big bed. Like, it's so easy to be done. Like, I can make the thing warm. I definitely can. Get that silver foil stuff that, like, you can make it warmer in the car and stuff like that. There's loads and loads of different things I can do. Oh, Debs, I know you like a Rottweiler. Well, no. I'd say, I don't know Rottweiler. I think Rottweiler's right. I think probably a Shih Tzu with an attitude. Oh my god. Battery heated waistcoat. Are you kidding? This is what I mean. This is what you might give me things and I might be horrible about them. But no, this is the thing when people tell me to go exploring and they say, like, wear night vision goggles, a helmet, a mask, some gloves, body armor in case you get shot. What else? Massive boots. Just end up walking around like Terminator or something. No, you don't want RoboCop or something. Like, no, I don't. I want the bare minimum. Like, but the easiest version. If you can hear something, by the way, it's Bear chewing his chews down in this corner. Let's have a look. Lisa could. I don't want bloody Lisa cuddling anything. She's vermin. You don't want to cuddle up to vermin. I'm so sorry, Lisa. I'm not that sorry. Let's have a look. Will you be auctioning Wednesday retro shirt? Oh, I don't know because it's mine. I don't think I could get rid of the. I don't know what you can see on here. The blue and white one and the yellow one, no, but probably the black and yellow, because I was gifted that before the channel started. Somebody gave it me and it doesn't fit, so maybe that, and I can sign it. So yeah, maybe. One sec. I have some window files you can have. Ooh, that's quite good. See, certain things I will be like, yes, that's brilliant. Send them. I will happily have them. But certain things, like, I will be like, what are you on about? No, I'm not taking a. I can't think of anything. Auction the shirt you have on now. Trust me, it stinks. It absolutely stinks. I've just put in an order for 10 more t-shirts and 10 more hoodies. So you're welcome to some of my older ones, to be fair. And you know what? I will take some socks with me. I will take some little socks and some big hiking socks, because if my feet get cold, I am cold. That is me done. Normally I'm fine, but I think on a trip like this, I'm probably going to need socks. I found a Fiesta 1.4 auto Tavistock. It's 300 quid, but you could haggle for it. Ooh. But where? Oh, Tavistock. In Tavistock. I don't know where's bloody Tavistock. I've heard of it. I can't think. That's the thing though, if it's 800 million miles away, then it's like, oh, fucking hell. It's in bloody Devon. It's a bit far. Because if I get there and there's something up here, then I have to come all that way back. We've got to remember, last time we got that car, it was our either third or fourth car. We got them back, got to put them through MOT, and it's like, nah, there's this wrong with it, mate. And it's like, we're just going to scrap it. So we scrapped at least 2 or 3 cars we scrapped. So, yeah. Yeah, Debs, 40 minutes from you, that means it's like a lifetime. You're almost in bloody Sweden. Wrong direction, but you know what I mean. Oh, thanks, David Jones. No need to shout, but thank you. Right. Matt, you aren't serious when you say that stuff. He was pretty ugly. When I tried to talk to him about it, he told me to go away and blocked me. Oh, fair enough. Now, you can call me ugly all you want. Oh, God, I'm looking a bit like, what's his face again, aren't I? With big beard as well. And big hair. It's not good. I can see Lisa well. Lisa lives on... Is it slightly above me? Yeah, maybe. No, slightly below me. But on the coast, so I won't be going anywhere near here. Don't need to fart. I have to fart. It's normal. Father Christmas, yeah. I knew it was the East Coast. I just didn't know whether it was slightly above me or slightly below me. I couldn't think. Anyway, I'm scared of you because you're a freak. Am I going to do a Halloween live? Possibly not this year. There was supposed to be a special thing going off again where I did it last time. However, I've got Friday, and it's midweek. If it had been a weekend and I'd got Freddie, I probably would have done it and brought Freddie along with me. But it's midweek. I think he's at... Oh no, he might not be even at school. But we're doing stuff anyway, so I don't think I'll be doing one. However, there's potentially some Christmas stuff coming up that's not just your regular, ooh, it's Christmas. Something a bit darker coming up for Christmas. So keep your ears open because I've got some good plans, me and someone else. Take your old man with... He wouldn't last a night in somewhere like that. He needs like 25 cups of tea in a half an hour period anyway. It's not perfect at the moment, my beard. It's definitely not. It's like it's coming over my lip for a start, which means it's too long. It's a bit wispy and horrible around here. I'm going to get my hair cut tomorrow. I'm going to go today, to be fair. So yeah, it's about a balance for me. Like, I will do things like Halloween specials, but not if it impacts my family. You've got to remember, Freddie is 9. There's probably not going to be many more years that he goes out and does like trick-or-treating and things like that. So I want to do that with him while I can. And I've got him those days, so I'm not going to do other stuff because why would I? I want to do it with him. Let's have a look. Shave it off. Shut your face. You shave yours off. Let's have a look. What do you want to kill Matt's dad? Who wants to kill my dad? Who's trying to kill me dad? I'm allowed to be horrible about my dad. You're not. Let's have a look. Yeah, it is the most important. Any ideas? Anything else you guys can think about that you want me to do on this trip? It's not till next September. So we've got a long time to plan and a long time to think, but I want your input. But it's better to get it early on because then I can think about it and like plan stuff round certain bits. Is there anything you want to see me doing? Also, just a reminder for new people that have come in, because I can see there's different people in now. If you do want to get involved and get your name on the car, it's paypal.me/findersbeepers. Anything over a £5, you'll get your name on the bonnet. We'll get as many names on as we can. Once we hit the limit of the amount we can get on there, then we will stop. And your name can go inside the car, but not on the outside. So it's first come, first serve. Let's have a look. If you brought him with you, Matt, he'd not survive. Who? My dad or Freddie? I was once a single dad. Yeah, it's good. I don't mind being a single dad, to be fair. Means me and Freddie can do more stuff and I ain't got to worry about going shopping. I can do that when I want. I don't have to do it on a certain time or a certain day when I'm told to. So, one sec. Can you not go in September? I'm in America. I can still go there, and all you need to do is watch it while you're there. Plus, don't forget it's not going to be live, Debs. I'm gonna have to film it all, get back, edit it all, and then put it on. So you're not going to see it until I get back anyway. So you're talking probably the beginning of October before it even goes on anything, which is best because I don't know if you know, and you will see there's going to be a lot more content on YouTube for the next 3 months, because October, November, and December advertisers pay YouTube more money. So the little advert, how I get paid, how my job works, is every advert you see on a video helps pay my wage. And running up to Christmas, the advertisers pay more money. So you have something called a CPM, which is basically every 1,000 views, you get a certain amount of money. So say if your CPM is £5, and then at Christmas they put it up to £10. They're not the real numbers, but just to give you an idea. Then obviously you'll get double the amount of money for the same amount of views. So therefore, if I put more videos out on the run up to Christmas, it benefits the channel, and it'll all go back into doing projects like this. So you will see more videos over the next 3 months, and then January, you get feck all. Advertisers stop paying money, and it just, that is that. You're done. Like, this is why a lot of YouTubers go on holiday in January. They'll go to like really expensive hot countries in January, because there's no point putting content out, or just limited content. That's why. Are you following Matt Findersbeepers on Instagram and Facebook? Yes. Good place to get updates is Instagram and Facebook. Probably Facebook slightly more than Instagram, although I do want to grow my Instagram because it's a bit pathetic. We're only on about 4,500. But Facebook's loads, but it's like 20 odd thousand. Let's have a look. Let's see what else anybody else is saying. Yeah, I don't know how it works with the adverts. I don't know when you see them on YouTube. I don't know whether it's the amount of time you watch it for, or if it's just the fact it comes on. I don't know how it works, that. It's probably different for different advertisers. I'm just going to go off this and back on again, because for some reason my chat's frozen. There we go. That's better. I don't watch ads. Well, you're not supporting your creators then. The people that are giving you free content. I'm only joking. You do what you want. I don't care. At the end of the day, it makes no difference. As long as I'm getting what I need to get to survive, I don't care. Let's have a look. So yeah, I'm ideally wanting something like a Gets, or I don't really know, something small. I saw a Beetle for sale the other day, but I think the newer Beetles have got loads of problems with them, so I don't know whether that's a good idea or not. So I think something maybe like a Suzuki Swift or a Fiat 500 or something. It doesn't have to be anything major. It doesn't have to be something huge. Just something that's going to get me from A to B slightly cheaper than something else would. So I don't want to go in a tank. Like, do you know when we first looked at oh my God, this would have been so good. When we first looked at doing the Morocco trip, me and Andy were looking and trying our hardest to find a hearse. I'm not joking. We could not find, Andy found 2, but we couldn't find any for like less than £5,000 or something like that. It would have been so good to get a hearse and then put a bed in the back and just wake up in the morning in a hearse like this. It would have been so good, but we couldn't find one. It would have been good though. A Golf would be good, but you've also got to remember I've got to insure it. So the insurance on Golfs are quite high, I think. But maybe if you're like 19, they might not be if you're like 45. Smart car, I think maybe too small. But one sec. Smart cars aren't all electric. I'm sure smart cars aren't all electric, are they? Not the first ones that came out. Beatles Can Be Thirsty. Why don't you get an estate car and buy those bloke? Oh my God, we've just had this conversation. You're not fecking listening, Lisa. I don't want a big fat estate car. I don't. And I don't want to sleep on a blow up bed in back of the car either. Absolutely not. I feel like I'm in a coffin. I'd rather be on my seat like this. So, Daewoo Lanos. I don't know much about Daewoo cars, to be fair. A Mini. Let's see what other people are saying. Why are people asking Debs how old she is? Why are we asking Debs how old she is? Dacia, I would love to do it in a Dacia, whatever, because the ones I've had so far have been really good. Like, really, really good. Like, mega good. Anyway, let me go through some of these names of people that have chipped in so far, whose names will be going on the car. Let's have a look. Wait for it to update. There we go. Now, just to let you know, already, I don't know whether I should tell you this or not, we have raised £142. So pretty much the cost of the car, which is good. So we've had Colin Harper Summerson, Sarah Bennett, Rebecca Rood, who I've got to put Sarah down as Sarah B. Kim Jeffrey, who I've got to put down as Crazy Coo. Debs, Karen Fowle, Simon Bartley, and Julie Foster. Your names will be going on there. Freddie's name's going on there as well. Probably Katie and Amy's, because they did last time. So let's have a look. See, he thinks I talk poo. You do talk poo. No, oh my God, I'm not getting a camper van. I suppose you might not have been in the chat before. I'm not getting a camper van. I'm not getting an estate car. I don't think. Depends what pops up. And Andy, oh yeah, of course, Andy is going to be incorporated in that car. There's going to be stuff to do with him, whether it's another picture on the side, even if he's not, like, because he's not going to be in the car, it doesn't matter, but he will be on that car and he will be, like, involved in it, so don't worry about that. He's also helping me looking for cars at the moment, so he's involved. What do you want? So yeah, he will be involved in the whole process of it, even like if he's like, because he's not going and that, it doesn't matter, he can still be involved in it because I know he enjoys doing it. So let's have a look. Somebody's just posted on Facebook they attempted to donate their Toyota Corolla for me to go in. Do they have block heaters on cars? What's a bloody block heater? To heat up my block for an head? A hearse with a coffin you could sleep in. You've got to remember, Mr. Magoo, Robert Cooper, thank you so much. I will go back over it. He's down here on the floor. Bear's down here on the floor. And Cindy Wood as well. I will go back through the names again in a bit, but thank you very much. Let's have a look. Yeah, I am... I need to tell you a story now. It's to do with the last trip we did. So we went to we're going to go and pick up the car from Wales when it had been sprayed up, and it was supposed to be me, Andy, Rachel, Andy's kids, and Rachel's daughter. We were all going to go in 2 cars, going to have a day down there, pick the car back up, and I was going to drive it back. So anyway, then something went wrong on my car. We'd literally just picked Andy up. Oh no, sorry, we'd just gone and met Andy and my car went wrong. Something went wrong on the car. So I had to get, I shouldn't be telling you this, because the amount of us that were there, I had to get in Andy's boot of his car. And we were only going a short distance. He was just going to drop me back off at home again, because obviously we couldn't go because my car had broken down. So I got in his car in the boot and I had a panic attack because I was trapped in there. I was like, oh yeah, it's fine, no problem at all. Boot came down, I couldn't move my legs and I panicked and I was ringing him on the phone. I was ringing and banging and ringing and getting so stressed out. I like really like wound myself up. And this is the person that thought it would be a good idea to do a video where I got buried for 24 hours in Andy's back garden in a coffin. I'm so glad we never did that video idea. So glad it never happened, because I lasted 5 minutes in his boot. So if I could only last 5 minutes in his boot, what would I have been like in a coffin, buried underground? So I lost it. We ended up walking home. That's how bad it was. We walked home. So excited about the prospect of a big trip. Yeah, no, I can't wait, to be fair. The trip is going to be brilliant. And do you know what? I thrive off having something to plan and think about in the future. There's another trip I want to do next year as well, but it all depends on something I can't talk to you about at the moment. Another project external to the channel that I'm not allowed to talk about. But if that thing comes off, then I can't do the first trip that I wanted to do. But if it doesn't, then there might be a big trip in May as well. Something totally different. Told you at the time it was a crap idea to be buried. No, it was a good idea to be buried if you're not scared of small spaces. So, been trying to donate, but it's not working for me. So it's just paypal.me/findersbeepers. You go on there, put it in, and it should be fine. Like, I can't really give you any other way of doing it. Matt has a secret. Matt has a massive secret that I'm not allowed to talk about. I've literally signed something to say I'm not allowed to talk about it, so I can't talk about it. That circle doesn't look very Arctic to me. Okay. So I'd have heart failure. No, it was. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. What else have I missed on here? Yeah, people keep saying about camper vans and small vans and things like that. It's also the cost of them. Camper vans and vans are more expensive than small cars. So that's another reason I can't really get one, even if I did want one, which I don't really anyway. So, I like Arctic. Sir Matt, what are you on about? Sir, no, it's not. It's not the January honours list. I'm not in the January honours list. Don't worry. Bloody hell, imagine. That would be good, wouldn't it? I've just had some more come through. I will go through the names again in a bit. Thank you so much. Whisper and I won't tell anyone. Okay, just a minute. One sec. Just everybody else stop listening a minute. I can't tell you. It's a secret. There we go. Let's have a look. So, I think the trip will be the same as last time, you know. The thing with the £150 car trip to Morocco, it was slow to take off, if that makes sense. So the first episode was probably the worst. It was just a case of getting down to Dover, going across from Dover and into France. Everybody's seen France before. Then from France down into Spain, and it just started to get more pick up and get more exciting, and the episodes just got better, and the things that we did, like being pulled behind the car on a skateboard, I will never forget that. I laughed and I laughed and I laughed doing that. The amount of times I fell off that skateboard, the amount of times I almost snapped an ankle. One time Andy drove and the skateboard just went across the road straight down a ditch, and I went with it. I almost killed myself. Going at 40 miles an hour, being pulled behind a car. Never thought I would do. Well, no, to be fair, we used to do it when we were younger, but oh god, my dad's watching, isn't he? Then setting Andy on fire on a bike. The looks of the local fishermen when they were just like, Andy. Andy got sanitary pads stuck to his helmet, covered in stuff like lighter fluid, set on fire on a BMX, going off the edge into the water. And all the fishermen were like, what the fuck is he doing? It was so funny. And the thing is, yeah, it seemed good on camera. It seemed so much better in real life. In real life, it was like, oh my God, this is actually happening. What are we doing? We spent ages doing doing donuts next to a big, massive Moroccan palace, just going round and round and round with Andy hanging out of the thing. I'm going like, we ain't got the right shot here. We need to do that again. Going round again. He's like, oh, I feel sick. I feel sick. Just so good. So good. So I'm really looking forward to doing things, doing stuff out of the ordinary. Getting, like I said, getting into the Real Madrid ground. Absolutely unbelievable. There's a video coming up, hopefully soon, to do with Real Madrid, which you'll see. Yeah, we gave the fisherman the bike. We're always up for stuff like that. Like, oh yeah, that's a point. You could always get another skateboard and take it on the trip. What else? I'm trying to think of other things that happened. Just stupid stuff. And it's going to be even more intense. Like when you've got somebody to bounce off. So like me and Andy were there and there was us to bounce off. You don't feel quite as stupid because there's two of you. And people can see, oh, he's fucking about with him. He's messing about. There's you two messing about together. When it's just you and you've got to make a fool of yourself on your own, it is so hard. But I just think it will make it so much more intense and so much harder, but so much better in a way. So there's lots and lots of different things that are going to come from this. It's going to be a totally different experience. But I am looking nobody to pull you off. But I am looking forward to it. I really, really am. Let's have a look. Blow up doll. Yes, I could take a blow up doll. That'd be a good idea. I need someone to keep me company at night, and there's no Andy to keep me warm. So, no, I am not going to get a bloody Reliant Robin because I will roll it. I would love to do it in a Reliant Robin or a Robin Reliant. I don't know which way around you say that, but I would love to. But first roundabout we get to, we would be sliding on the side. Do you not remember me trying to get to the ferry in time in that car? I almost killed us both. I don't think I've ever driven as fast as that in my life. We were rallying, we were going around every corner, screeching round, and we just got there in time. Imagine that in one of them. Bloody hell, man. Let's have a look. I would do it in a Lada. I'd do it in an old Skoda. I don't know whether a Lada would get there because they go forever. They're like a bloody tank. The music video was good, yeah. Let's have a look. Take a scooter, yeah. I could take a scooter, but I don't know how coordinate. I can do a skateboard, but I don't know whether I can coordinate my hands and my feet. I don't know if that would work. So, Matt, are you getting married? Well, I'm single, so I don't know who I'd be getting married to. Maybe myself. Let's have a look. Sanitary towels stuck to his helmet does sound a bit dodgy, I'm not going to lie. Oh my God. I can't believe a lot of people still haven't watched that series. I really, really can't. It's the best, I think the best thing we've ever done. I've been to some amazing abandoned buildings and people will always come to watch the abandoned stuff. I get that. But that series was just so good. It really, really, really was. You could make your own TV comedy series. Get pulled off by an Why are you, Simon? Are you all right, mate? Why are you like talking about me being pulled off all the time and about my helmet? I think you might have got a problem. Are you all right? Fanny pads, yeah, fanny pads. Best way single, done £25, 25 years. No, I'm quite a loving person though. I like to have somebody in my life. Let's have a look. What else? Oh, I love that. I'm not a car person, so I would never watch Top Gear like normally. I wouldn't be like, oh, let's compare this Toyota Corolla with a Nissan Micra. Let's look at the specs on it. Oh, look at the wheels and look at the gearbox and the clutch and the alternator. Like, what? This means nothing to me. It doesn't bother me at all. But the adventure side of it, when they do trips and they go from place to place to place, although I think a lot of them are quite staged, I still think they're brilliant. Like, they're absolutely brilliant. And it did give me, like, I think it did sort of make me want to do it. The thing that actually made me want to do it more than anything was the long way round. Ewan McGregor, back in the day, on his motorbike, setting off from London. Did he go from London to New York? Yeah. Was it London to New York? Yeah, it was, I think. Went from London to New York, all the way across, like, Europe, through Russia, across, what's it called, that bit at the top? Is it the Bering Straits? From Russia over to America, then down through America and finish off in New York. That, for me, was just so good watching it. I proper loved it. I like everything about it. Two mates going together, stuff that happened to him. Like, I don't know which one of the trips it was. Ewan got petrol in his eyes. One of them, they got robbed and had all the cameras took off them. It was just so intense and so hard. I just really wanted to do something like that. But obviously with our twist on it, make it comical, do things, do stuff. And I know what I've done has been nowhere near what they did, but I loved that series. So good. Yeah, Mr. Magoo really, really, really was one of the best things. Is that a real car, a Micra? Of course it is. Let's have a look. I am damaged, fair enough. Let's have a look. What else? Yeah, Charlie Borman. He was really good, really good. And then they did the long way down, where they went. Was it from London or maybe the top of Africa to the bottom of Africa? But then they did another one, and I don't know if I enjoyed it. I don't think I watched it all. They did it from the top of America down to the bottom of South America, but they were doing it in electric motorbikes. And I was a bit like, what? Like, it just weren't the same. I didn't enjoy it as much. So I might have to watch that series again to get me all motivated. But the motivation for you guys is to get your name on that car. So if you can, you don't have to do it now. You can do it at any time between now and next September, if there's enough spaces. Get your donations in through paypal.com. No, paypal.me/findersbeepers. Any donations over a £5, you will be on there unless we hit the maximum number of people that will fit, and then your name will still go on the inside of the car. So don't worry if you've made a donation and you've not hit that, which is going to take ages to fill anyway, then you'll go on the inside of the car. And as we're doing the trip, for people that watched it last time, we did live streams every other day on the way down, and literally we were writing names in the car while we were driving. It was so good. We had such a good time. Like, it was so tiring though. We were doing 5, 6, 7 hours driving in a day, and then having to do live streams and go and look round places and setting off at like 3 o'clock in the morning to get on a ferry. And oh, it was so tiring, but so good. Payday can't come soon enough. Get an ice cream van. It would be good to do it in an ice cream van. Don't think it would be the most practical, but it would be cool. It would be cool. Or like an old ambulance. I always wanted to, I think this came from Cliff Richard back in the day, summer holiday. I always wanted to get a double-decker bus and put a bar in downstairs and like a kitchen bit and beds upstairs and just feck off and go all over the world in it. I would love to do that as well. So Black London, they're expensive though. Things like taxis and ice cream vans and stuff like that, they're expensive. I can't get it for the price that I want to pay for it. So ambulance would be good. Yeah, just think of the things we could put on the side of it. But also, once again, it wouldn't be particularly easy parking up, driving round, going down little back alleys and stuff like that, and you're thinking, oh my god, it's bad enough in the little cars that I hire and the stuff you're going on. You're going with Cliff Richard? No, definitely not. But I remember watching it back in the day. I'm sure it were a bus. And didn't what were it on? Didn't they do it on the young ones as well? where they had a bus. They ended up driving off a Cliff Richard. Literally would be cool. It was a bus, some holiday. Yeah, I thought so. Let's have a look. What else we got on here that we missed? So yeah, there's loads and loads planned. Like I said, the main points for now are the route may change slightly. I have had an idea where I still do all the... Basically, let me show you on here on maps, it's just easier. So, for people that don't know their geography, there is a couple of ways to go. So, oh God, this is going to be hard. You could just go straight up there, but then you would miss all these countries out here. So I definitely want to go across from Tallinn to Helsinki. So from Estonia over to Finland. However, I then think that I might change the route because I wanted to go up round there and across. I might go up there, across on another ferry, and up there. So I get to go up that Atlantic coast a little bit more because I think because the Arctic Circle starts here. Look, you can see the line for the Arctic Circle just there. I'm going to Tromsø, which is just there. But I would like to go up that Atlantic coast, and I think if I cut across, I think I'd see more stuff. But it all depends on the extra mileage and things like that. So I need to... Routes may change, so keep that in mind. Things may change in regards to that. Also, I haven't got the car yet, so I can't until I've got the car and I know that it's going to go through its MOT and everything like that. I can't say how big something's going to be, so I can't say we can fit 200 names on the front of here. Can't do it until I know how big that's going to be. So keep that in mind. Also, I haven't got a specific date. For me, it doesn't matter. As long as it's not on someone's birthday, for me, it doesn't matter at all because it just don't. Obviously, this is my job, so I can go whenever I want. What else? Oh, yeah. If you want to sponsor the car, that's obviously your names are going on the front. But if you have a business, I think I talked about it with Sue, who is our YouTube manager person, relationship manager. She reckons that if you're a business, it should be 20 quid for your small logo of your business on there, 50 quid for a bigger one, and then a really big one, maybe 100 quid on the side of the car or maybe on the front or something. So if you have got a business and you want to be advertised on there as well, then that's your opportunity. I am going to push really, really hard because I made a mistake last time. I put it on the second channel, which means it didn't really get many views, and the newspapers were a bit like, it hasn't really got many views. So I think this time it will go on the main channel, and obviously the more support from you guys, the more people are going to see it, and it's going to then hopefully I'll try and get it in the newspapers and get people involved. If you have any connection to newspapers or Lad Bible or anything like that, get in touch and we will try and push this as much as we can. What else? We've got the vinyl sorted, so the names can be put on. We've got the spray painting again from T2 Sugars. That's going to be sorted. Obviously the vinyls from my mate Adam Dyson Signs and Graphics in Sheffield. So all that's sorted, but we just need a car to get it sorted on. So your support is massive at the moment. That's the Norwegian seacoast. I'm sure, is it not the Atlantic Sea? Oh no, it's the Norwegian Sea. But where is... No, it's not the Atlantic coastline. No, it's not. You're right. It's the Norwegian sea coastline. Either way, that fucking coastline. So thank you, Simon, for shouting that at me. Let's have a look. Who the fuck is Cliff Richard? I didn't say Cliff Richard. Oh, I almost said something bad. I almost had an Andy moment then. So I am not saying what I was going to say. Matt Jezza at Mercia Distillery will sponsor the car for a spot on the wrap. He's asked how much a spot is. I've just told you, and you've just said that you heard me. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to go with for the business side of things. 20 quid, 50 quid, 100 quid, depending on the size. But also, once again, it also depends on the size of the car that I get and the portions of the car which I can use. So if anybody's interested, you can email me, matt@findersbeepers.co.uk. But I'm not going to take anybody's money that side of things yet, because I need to see what car we've got and what's going where first. Getting new t-shirts made. I might do a trip t-shirt. I might do a trip t-shirt this time, because I didn't do one last time and I wish I had. And I'm going to get just a standard black embroidered one. We'll have the car on it, and like Arctic Circle or something like that. We'll do something like that. So yes is the answer to that. I've got plenty of time to design what I want to design. So yes, we will do it. Jerry, hi, I'm late as always. Well, I'm going in a minute, about 10 minutes. 1 second. Are you wearing the Baywatch visor? No, I think I auction the Baywatch. I auctioned that off last time. I could get another one. I might get something different. The only thing is, last time I had to wear the same clothes for the entirety of the trip, and those clothes were a sleeveless top, shorts, and that visor. I don't think I'll be able to get away with doing that when I go to the Arctic Circle. Imagine me in a sleeveless t-shirt. Bloody hell, I would be freezing, man. So, you taking Prince Harry with me? No, I know the glass. I can't. You know what? Those glasses, I absolutely loved those glasses, and I sat on them on the last day of the trip. I sat on them and I broke them, and I was devastated. I have also got another pair of glasses that are like 1970s thick set glasses that are amazing, and I sat on them. I got them the other week. I saw them in a charity shop window, and I'm having them. They are so good. I sat on them, but it's not broken them. It's just bent them. So like, if I put it on, it'll sit on. But then like, I could make it do that as well, and it's not quite right. So I'm gutted, absolutely gutted. Your balls would be under your lungs. Try to get, yeah, probably. I'm sure King Charles would go. Hey, I've met King Charles. I've met King Charles. I've met his brother Edward. I have had a shower and a poo in his brother Andrew's toilet. So I didn't have a shower in his toilet. You know what I mean? I had a shower in his shower. I'm freezing now. Temperatures dropped to 30 degrees in one day. 30 degrees American. So that, I don't know what that would be in. Oh, I can't do it on there. One sec. What is 30 Fahrenheit in Celsius? -1. So it's -1 where you are. Andrew touched my bum. Yeah, -1. That's right. But yeah, I went, and apparently that building's still open. You can still get in it. There's nothing in it now, but there wasn't very much in it when we went. But it was a good explore. Right, 10 more minutes and then I am off. But I'm going to do more lives. I'm going to be doing a live in... how many weeks is it now? It's my birthday on the 8th of November. So I'm going to be doing a live sometime around near then. So basically in 3 weeks' time, I'll be doing another live. However, I'm going to ask for you. I know loads of people will send cards, because they always do. Like, I've got piles of cards. I never throw them away. They're all here. Like, literally all in my drawers and stuff. I never throw them away. However, on this occasion, I would much rather donate to this and get your name on the car than pay for a card to come here. People buy stuff off Amazon wish list. People pay money for this, that, and the other, and I would much rather do that. Obviously, if you want to send a present or a card, I love it. I always have. It's so nice to receive stuff. Like I said, I've got them all in there. I never throw stuff away. I never give stuff away because like people give me stuff all the time, and I could do a giveaway with that, but I never do because I just think it's cool. Like I got that cup the other day. Busier than a cucumber in a woman's prison. Like amazing. So I do love getting stuff through. I really, really do. But rather than get a card that will be up for a couple of days and in there, just donate, and then you can get your name on the car as well. Am I doing Halloween? Yeah, I'll be doing Halloween, but with Freddie. Probably not on the channel. So, not to be rude. What is with everybody needing to know people's age? How old are you going to be? 44, 45, or 46? Lisa, right, timed out. She's getting timed out. Put user in timeout for 10 seconds. I'm going to be 45. I will be 45 years old. Let's have a look. The day after my eldest birthday. Happy birthday to your eldest. Young. Colin just says young. Oh my god. A bit of blue tack will keep the glasses on. I probably will, but I don't want to walk around with bloody blue tack on, do I? That'd be stupid. Free the Horton one. She'll be back on in 10 seconds. The thing is that then I pin her messages and then it deletes that as well. He was born in 1979, I think he said. I did say that. 1 second. Lovey darlings, hello. I'm not coming back. Yes, it's finally worked. She's took the hint at last. White tack. I'm older than you, Colin. I love how people have conversations in here. It's like, I'm 45, and they're like, oh, I'm 60. I'm older than you. I'm 62. It makes me laugh. Only a baby. I'm the oldest. Let's see who is the oldest in here. I bet we've got at least a 76-year-old, surely. I was 45 in February. That's good. I'm 60 next year, makes me older than Andy, yeah. But he has a mental age of... No, I've decided I am at 17. I don't think I ever got past 17. Because I'm old enough to do all the naughty stuff, but I'm not quite there in the head. So, let's have a look. I'm 40, look 28, feel 80. Oh, thanks, Debs. Debs has just sent me a donation instead of a birthday card. Thank you. And you're already on there anyway, but I will make sure that you go on a little bit bigger than everybody else. 77 in November by Act Like a Kid. See, I said 76. I wasn't far off. Not far off at all. So yeah, just to recap for the people that have come in, and then I'm going in a minute. I will be doing a trip where I drive from England to France to Belgium to Holland to Germany to Poland to Liechtenstein to Latvia, possibly a different country in the middle of that I've just forgotten, to Estonia, to Finland, to Sweden, to Norway. So I will be doing all of those countries in the space of maybe 10 days. And I will be doing it in a car that costs £150. And then before I go, I'm going to go through the names of the people that have donated, because you are just all amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's crazy how many people have donated already. And we're only in October. We've got like pretty much a full year to go before the trip. But we're in a good position now because it means I can get the car early on. T2 Sugars doesn't want it until summer next year though. So I've got to try and work out where to put the car. Although Andy says there's a possibility someone he knows will let me have it on their drive. So hopefully I'm about to do that and keep it there. I need to make sure I get it through the MOT and stuff as well. Let's have a look. So, got a donation from Lisa and Hugo Pughead, a beautiful dog. Debs, Hannah Victoria Connor, Cindy Wood, Robert Cooper, Colin Harper Summerson. And I'm going to put you all in a list as well so I don't lose these on here. So don't worry, I will keep a track of it all. Sarah Bennett, Rebecca Rood, Kim Jeffrey, Debs again, Karen Fowle, Simon Bartley and Julie Foster. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, all of you, for the donations. And don't worry, if for two things. I've just trumped. One thing, if you can't afford to, don't worry. There's absolutely no pressure to do it. Like, I'm not going to be upset or like annoyed or anything if somebody doesn't donate. You can. You want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Not just because you can't afford it. If you don't want to, if you don't think it's right that I'm asking for donation, that's fine. Absolutely fine. As long as you're watching the videos, liking the videos and commenting and being here for me, that is the most important thing to me, and it always will be. If you want to get involved, brilliant. That's fantastic. But you don't have to. And I'm never going to, like, some people are so entitled that they feel like, it's like, oh, I'm giving you free content, you must be involved. I don't. At the end of the day, if you're watching it, that's all that I'm bothered about, and enjoying it. That is the main thing, honestly. It really, really is. Let's have a look. Exploring Undercover. Hello. I hope you're good. 1 second. I still play with action figures. There's some weird comments in here sometimes. There really, really, really is. Right. I am going to go. I want to, but I only get a set amount of money a month. Exactly. But don't feel like you need to. Honestly, it doesn't matter if you don't. Like, I will have certain ways in the future. Like when I'm actually driving the car, I'll give you a way of maybe doing it without money. Like, you could share the video out and I might do it that way. We'll see. There'll be ways. I'm not gonna, it's not just because you've got money and you can donate money. It's never been about that. It's just, I want you to be involved. Like, I want you to get your name on there and I want you to do stuff with it. That's all. 1 second. I'm doing amazing. Hope you're good. Won't be uploading again, but got a full-time job and I hate it. Oh, yeah. No, there's nothing wrong with a normal life. It's me that lives an abnormal life. Anyway, I am going to go. Really, really love you guys, like every single one of you. I love the support that you give. I love that you're here. And I will see you in about 3 weeks for the live for my birthday. And we'll have a bit of a... I say we'll have a party, and I always say this, and I end up just getting, like, nothing. I'll buy, like, a cake that I don't eat and some snacks that I never eat and stuff. But we will find a way of celebrating my birthday, I'm sure. Right, love you all. I've got to get up to turn this off, so you now get to see my bum while I do it. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Right. Oh, God, how do I stop it? I don't know how to stop it now. There we go. Right, see